Greeting parents and students. It is with a great pleasure that I welcome you to the 2021-2022 academic year and to our virtual community afternoon. We are delighted to see our dear students back on campus for in-person learning, and we are looking forward to another memorable year full of successes and achievements. Please rest assured that your child's safety, well-being, and educational growth are our number one priority. This year, we also celebrate our 40th year of excellence as an educational institution. Our educational excellence is drawn from strong academic and social-emotional programs developed and enhanced over the years to be among the best in the Kingdom of Bahrain. We are committed to supporting our students to develop their skills in addition to their social competence by instilling the essential values of respect, responsibility, and global mindedness. We are developing a generation of inquisitive lifelong learners who always strive to achieve excellence. Today, you will be meeting your child's teachers and learning about our courses and curriculum expectations. If you have any questions, please type them by the chat box and we will be happy to answer them towards the end of this presentation. Finally, I would like to take the opportunity again to wish you all a great and prosperous year. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum, I'm Wasoon Mohammed, the High School Vice Principal. During my talk with you today, I will cover a few important aspects regarding student life in Bayan School and our expectation from our students. At Bayan School, we don't just focus on the academic performance of students, but rather expect our students to be well-rounded, which means we expect our students to behave in a manner that is acceptable to all. We expect our students to be highly respectful in all aspects of school life. Above all, students must respect themselves, all teachers and staff members. This brings me to the Bahrain Bayan School graduate profile. The aim to develop 10 characteristics for all our graduates. This includes respectful human beings, globally minded individuals, compassionate beings, responsible and principled students, being confident and creative in everything they do. And they can only do this by the communication skills that they've developed over the years. To reach our ultimate goals, we all need to agree on certain expectations and behaviors. At first, we need to make sure we abide by the school uniform policy. At school, students are expected to wear either a formal school uniform or the PE uniform. Students cannot mix and match between the two sets. We kindly ask parents to encourage students to be well prepared and dress appropriately to school. We understand that some students would like to opt to wear sweaters or hoodies. As such, we recommend purchasing the high school hoodies from the uniform shop. As with the ID cards, students must make sure that they're wearing their IDs on campus at all times. Failure to do so will result in future consequences. Girls are limited to wearing accessories to school. We need to make sure that the jewelry worn is subtle. Earrings and necklaces should be small and discreet, with no long earrings. As you all know, makeup is not allowed in school. However, subtle nail polish with short nails is allowed. Moving on to the topic of attendance, we all know the importance of attendance and punctuality for further education, the employment world, and for all other aspects of life. As a school, we value the daily contribution of each student, and we all know that non-attendance detracts the quality of our classes. If a student attends class 10 minutes after start time, they will get the tardy mark. If the student attends after the 10 minutes, they will get the late marks. Parents will be contacted if students arrive at school late for period 1 with no reason. Late and tardy marks in a class will add up to the absence towards the 15%. Therefore, a student who for any reason is absent for a class 15% of days in a semester will fail the course for the semester and lose credit for that class. In case of emergency, the parents will need to communicate with the school admin regarding the absence of the child. This will grant a student an excused absent. To run a smooth academic year, we need your support to make sure your child understands the school rules and policies. Students need to be aware that bad decisions lead to consequences. Student violation of school set rules are defined with a set of disciplinary actions. The infractions can be academic, behavioral, ethical, or environmental. We need to make sure the decisions students make don't lead to any type of infractions. It is worth mentioning that we are a bilingual school. Students must speak Arabic in Arabic classes, and English in their English courses. This will balance the strength of the two languages amongst our students. Last but not least, I'm sure we all agree as admin and as parents on one set of goals, and that is to graduate well-rounded humans who are ready to explore the real world and be successful beings. This could only happen if we work together to meet the mission and vision of the school. Wishing you and the family a healthy and successful academic year ahead. Thank you.
Salam alaikum. First of all, I would like to thank you for taking the time to attend today's high school afternoon community. I'm Zainab Al-Sayrafi. I'm the grade 9 and 10 guidance counselor. It's my great pleasure to work with you very closely during the first years of high school. All students at Bahrain Bayan High School are uniquely talented learners who will graduate meeting the Bahrain Bayan School profile graduate by engaging in a personal inquiry and growth, social responsibility, academic and career excellence. The Guidance Counseling Department at Bahrain Bayan School seeks to develop student skills in areas that relate to the social-emotional learning, college readiness, and diversity. The school counseling is dedicated to recognize each student as a unique individual and preparing every student socially and emotionally for present and future challenges. The delivery mode of our programs consists of advisory classes, one-on-one counseling sessions, and the awareness weeks and programs. We have a lot in store for this academic year, so please stay tuned and make sure to check your school emails and the school calendar. The counselors also sit on the child study team meetings, where student needs are met and discussed in details. Tailored plans are delivered. The focus on the grade 9 and 10 programs are to ensure a smooth transition to the high school and to prepare them for their higher education. We aim to inspire all students to maximize their unique potentials. If you have any question or concern, please make sure to feel free to contact me. Thank you.
السلام عليكم. أرحب بأولياء أمور طلبة الصف العاشر متمنية لكم كل الخير والبركة والسعادة وكل أمل وثقة أن يثمر التعاون فيما بيننا ويصب في مصلحة طلابنا الأعزاء. معكم معلمة إيمان أبو قبع، معلمة اللغة العربية للصف العاشر ومعلمة التربية الإسلامية أيضاً للصف العاشر. سأبدأ بتعريف منهاج الصف العاشر للغة العربية. يعتمد منهاج اللغة العربية للصف العاشر على كتب أدبية تناسب المهارات التي سوف يتعلمها الطلبة في هذه السنة. وكما تعلمون فإن طلبة الصف العاشر ستكون هذه السنة بالنسبة لهم أساس للبكالوريا الدولية، وبناء على ذلك سيتعلمون تحليل النصوص الأدبية ما بين قصائد شعرية من كتاب الوافي في الأدب العربي وما بين تحليل القصص الفصلية، الفصل الأول قصة النافذة الغربية وللفصل الثاني قصة العبرات، بالإضافة إلى تحليل نصوص أدبية خارجية. فسوف يتعلمون مهارات التحليل النص الأدبي وتحليل القصص الأدبية والنصوص الخارجية لتناسب المرحلة الدراسية القادمة. أما بالنسبة لتقسيم الدرجات فستكون كالتالي: الأعمال الكتابية 30%، الأعمال الصفية 20%، الاختبارات 20%، المهارات التعلمية 10%، والعروض الشفوية 20%. وكما أخبرتكم سابقا فأنا أعلم أيضاً وأدرس التربية الإسلامية لنفس المرحلة. بالنسبة لكتاب التربية الإسلامية فإن الطلبة يدرسون في هذه المرحلة كتب وزارة التربية والتعليم، وهذا هو كتاب الصف العاشر. يتناول الكتاب مواضيع تقدم التصور الإسلامي ونظرته حول قضايا كبرى تهم الفرد والمجتمع والدولة. وتقسيم الدرجات لهذه السنة ستكون كالتالي: العمل الصفي 40%، المشاركة 20%، المشاريع 30%، والمهارات التعلمية 10%.
Hello, my name is Mr. Daniel Thomas. I am one of the grade 10 English teachers along with Claire Van Minnen. I've been at Bayern School, this is my 4th year teaching grade 10, and I just want to talk to you briefly about what we do in grade 10 English. First of all, we do 5 units of work. We're starting off with a short story study, and we'll follow that up with a Shakespearean drama study of Julius Caesar, which will take us through the winter break into the end of semester 1. In semester 2, we study a novel, Fahrenheit 451, and follow that up with an informational text unit that will lead very nicely into grade 11, where the students are doing the IB course or the college prep course. And if we have time at the end of the semester, we'll also do a short independent research project as well. Here on the screen are some examples of the texts that we study. As you can see, the largest ones there are the novel study on the left and our Shakespearean study on the right. Our grade distribution, as usual, writing is heavily weighted at 30%, and I won't talk you through all of the other grades, but as you can see in descending order of weight, we have oral presentations, classwork, quizzes, and finally learning skills. Some of our goals in grade 10 English are to continue developing writing, reading, and analytical skills that students have learned from previous years of English, to deepen student understanding of how literary concepts work together, to foster curiosity, independent thinking, and cross-curricular connections wherever it is possible to do so, and to prepare all students for grade 11 and beyond, regardless of what courses they may be taking. Our email addresses are on the screen. My name is Daniel Thomas, and I teach 10A, B, and C, and Claire Van Minnen is the teacher for the class 10D. Thank you very much for your attention.
Good morning, our beloved parents. I hope that this recording finds you well, and I would like to welcome you to year 2021-2022. I hope that me and my colleagues in the department, in the math department, that is going to be a fruitful year for all of us. My name is Sami Faris. I'm going to be one of the math teachers for our children. I will be teaching grades 9, 10, and 11. Now in this video, I'm going to be talking about grades 9 and 10. In grades 9 and 10, the teachers that will be teaching our children are Ms. Haifa Al-Haj, Ms. Suhair Harajli, Mr. Muhammad Sulaiman, and myself, Sami Faris. Here you have a small glance that you can take about the syllabus that we're going to cover for this year, inshallah. Definitely later on, for any concerns or any explanation that you would like to ask about, you can please feel free to contact us. We're providing our emails at the end of this slide. There is something that is important that I would like to talk about. This is the assessment criteria or the percentages for this year. We sent this in the welcome letter to you at the beginning of the year. We posted this in Google Classroom and via email, but it's here as well. The tests will contribute as 40% of the whole grade. The quiz or the quizzes in total for each semester, 20%. Classwork will be 30%. And I would like to say something about classwork, please. it's from its name, it's a classwork, so it should be done in class. So it will be graded according to the work of our students in the class, please, not at home. And there is 10% on learning skills, which contains the participation, attendance, and so on and so forth. Why we are mentioning all these? Because we believe that your role is as important as our role, if not more. We need your help, your cooperation. Your role at home is very important. It's very important that after what we passed through the pandemic, that we guide our children to work more at home, to practice more at home. This is very important because, as you know, as we all know, I just wanted to share this with you. This is an exponential function in mathematics. And if you can see here, I put 15, 16, 17. The ages, it is a critical age. Grades 9 and 10, our students are passing through a very critical age level. They are growing faster mentally, psychologically, physically, emotionally, and especially in mathematics. Grade 10 is a very critical year where the student moves from direct application and straightforward thinking to more analytical thinking. So your help is highly appreciated in this, and I hope that we achieve a good result at the end of the year with our children. These are the emails of our teachers, of the teachers of your children. Feel free, please, to contact them at any time for any concern. We're here for you. And thank you.
Hello, my name's Alexandra Lennon and I'm the high school physics teacher for Physics 1 and Physics 2, along with Dr. Saleh. The grade 10 science courses, physics, chemistry and biology, all follow the NGSS Aero standards and incorporate engineering design. So in our lesson planning, delivery and assessment, we're always keeping these things in mind and developing these skills. We have a focus in the department on inquiry-based learning, which develops skills that are useful across the curriculum, and lab skills, which are essential for any IB study in the sciences. During semester 1, all grade 10 students study the Physics 1 course, and the aim of this course is to give an overall impression of physics as a science. Students will have previously studied Chemistry 1 and Biology 1 in grade 9. In semester 2, students can then choose up to 2 science courses depending on what they're thinking of studying in the IB. So based on their choice of IB, they can study a maximum of 2 sciences in semester 2 of grade 10. They would be either Physics 2, Chemistry 2 or Biology 2. Here are the resources that we use in those courses. The physics book continues on from semester 1, and the chemistry and biology will be familiar to students from grade 9. In our assessment of the students, we use a range of strategies and predominantly formative assessment. And those grades would be reflected through the classwork, the lab work that the students do, and the learning skills grade for the interactions in class. Additionally, we have tests and quizzes that can be taken across a range of platforms.
Hi, welcome to Grade 10 Physics course. Physics is the science of how and why. Regarding the physics course overview for the first semester, 10th graders will study 2 main topics. The first one is measurements and uncertainties. The other one is mechanics. In mechanics, our students will relate forces and motion, forces and pressure, forces and energy. These 2 fields in physics are considered to be the most fundamental topics in IB physics for grade 11. So those students who are aiming at engineering major at the university will be benefited from this course to a great extent. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Ms. Salome Pereira. I teach grade 10 chemistry. I also teach IB, SL and HL chemistry for grade 11 and 12. The grade 10 chemistry course is a semester-long course. It prepares students at the IB level and also at the HL level. It is mandatory for students who want to take up IB, HL chemistry. We follow the ARROW NGSS standards, the next generation science standards. We have 3 components for NGSS. We have the disciplinary core ideas, the cross-cutting concepts, and the science and engineering practices. We have 5 main units in chemistry, as you can see. We have electrons in atoms, chemical bonding, stoichiometry, organic chemistry, and energy. There is a lot of emphasis on theoretical as well as practical aspects of chemistry. We do a lot of inquiry-based activities such as virtual labs, hands-on activities, simulations, field trips, science fairs, and students are given an opportunity to conduct scientific investigations, think scientifically, and also use scientific tools and technology. All of this helps to develop their critical thinking skills, their problem solving skills, their communication skills, their analytical skills, and personal skills as well. Key assessments for the course include tests, quizzes, projects, and labs. If you have any further questions regarding the course, or if you would like to contact me, you can do so by email, which will be displayed on the last slide. I'll be more than happy to answer all your queries. Thank you and have a lovely day.
Hello, dear parents. My name is Ms. Fatma Adnan, and I will be teaching biology for grade 10. Some of the main topics that are covered in this semester will include molecules to organisms, structures and processes. We will also talk about Mendel, heredity, Punnett squares, monohybrid and dihybrid Punnett squares, and we will also talk about macromolecules. In order to succeed in this semester-long course, students must meet deadlines. They need to follow rubrics, whether it's for assignments or projects, and they also need to have good work ethics. Field trips are organized in alignment with guidelines and protocols, and more details will be posted about that in the coming months, hopefully. These are the email addresses for the teachers that are involved in teaching science courses for grade 10. Thank you so much.
Welcome to the world of theatre. My name is Miss Yulia. This year, grade 10 students will have an amazing opportunity to expand their knowledge, utilize their creativity, and develop their performance and presentational skills in theatre art class. The first unit of Page to Stage will allow students develop their acting skills and gain necessary knowledge of stage directions, theatrical conventions, developing a character, and creating scenes from a written play. The unit of Devising Theatre aims to guide students through a creative process of making drama from the scratch, from the idea generating till the final performance. Both units will enhance presentational skills, boost confidence, and develop critical thinking, as they will include practical and analytical tasks. The students will be assessed on the following criterion. 20% of the grade is given to reflective journal, which will include reflections and evaluation on learning process, knowledge, and skills. Another 20% is for critical review, which will include analysis and critical thinking as students evaluate a live performance. Another 30% is for engagement and participation in all class activities, including warm-ups, games and activities, improvs and rehearsals, partnership and group work, as well as audience skills. and final 30% is for engagement and participation in class activities and performance of the scene. Here are some expectations for the theatre class. Communication is encouraged through email and Google Classroom, which students are required to check regularly. All written assignments, as well as recorded performances, are to be submitted in Google Classroom. Students are expected to be actively engaged in all class activities, rehearsals, final performances, and follow general rehearsals and performance rules. Positive attitude towards learning, best effort, and active participation will help achieving the best results in theatre class. I'm looking forward to seeing our students achieving their highest potential in theatre art as we're finally back to our amazing campus.
Hello, I'm Amy Teran, returning teacher to the art department at BBS, and this is our new colleague.
I'm Dr. Aubrey Burns. Salam alaikum.
Together, we teach grade 10 art. You might be asking yourself, why art? Why is this an important course? Well, BBS art students learn skills that extend across all subjects and beyond the classroom environment. They build essential collaborative and problem-solving skills. They also develop the critical skills required to participate effectively in today's global and local society and economy. They express their voice, build confidence, and have fun. In this semester-long course, there are 3 units. In the first unit, A Smart Start to Art, students get to explore the materials provided to them in their art kits, all while making a work of art about a topic of interest to them. The second unit, Ceremony and Society, is an opportunity to look at art throughout time and around the globe. Under this thematic unit of Ceremony and Society, students will develop a work of art in the medium of their choosing. The final unit is a passion project, and this is an opportunity for students to showcase what they've learned of the design process. The teachers act as facilitators while the students take ownership of their art-making process about a topic they love. Thank you.
In grade 10 visual arts, we place great emphasis on the making of artwork, the supportive process portfolio, and critical and historical critiques. There's also some emphasis placed on learning skills that the students acquire during their art-making process.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Mr. Mahmoud Hujairi. I will be teaching grade 10, Introduction to Design. The goal of this course is to explore the fundamentals of Photoshop and Illustrator, where students will produce artworks with both softwares and will develop the necessary skills for the IB visual art next year, inshallah. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Shruti Satish, and I teach grade 10, grade 11, and grade 12 computer science, ITGS, and TOK. So for grade 10 computer science, it's an elective course that the students can choose in grade 10. It's designed to be a pre-IB course. That means that there are elements in the course that the students could use if they choose to do computer science at grade 11, if they intend to take IB or CP computer science. So in the course, we start off first with flowcharts, that's program design, and then the students are introduced to logic gates, after which they will get their hands dirty with a little bit of Python programming, and finally we will finish off with some case studies that involve ethics with technology. The grade distribution for this course is they will be assessed, so 25% go for tests and class assessments. Assignments take up 30%, that means homework and classwork. And learning skills will contribute to the participation and behavior in the classroom. And they will have a final project to sort of finish off the semester, which will then contribute to 35% of the final grade. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Asma Mohammed Sharif and I teach high school business. Grade 10 Introduction to Business is a course specially designed for students who are interested in taking IB Business Management. It is a one-semester course. The first part of the semester focuses on basic business concepts such as factors of production, different types of business organizations, and the second part of the semester focuses on teaching them marketing concepts such as market research, the 4 P's of marketing mix. They will be learning these concepts through specially designed activities and projects which they will be working on individually and in groups. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Mr. Matthew Larson. I teach grade 10 world history. Right here you can see the breakdown of the course. We have World War II to start the unit off, to start the semester off. Then we move into the Cold War, and finally we end up with contemporary history. All information for the course can be found at the website linked right below, so you can check that out. And if you have any questions, my contact information is on there. Lastly, you can see the grade distribution. This was posted in the syllabus, which your child and you should have received earlier this year, posted on the website. So you can be familiar with this right through here. The last thing I'd like to state with grades is they are a linear progression. So as long as the student is moving forward and learning the content and understanding and making progress, we're good to go. So individual assignments, while they are important, doing poorly on one individual assignment is not the end of the world, and will ultimately the student will bounce back from that, provided they turn in the rest of their work and do what's being asked of them. If questions or concerns, you have my contact information right there. You can also find it on the website.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. معكم أستاذة بلقيس حسين، مدرسة المواد الاجتماعية للصف العاشر. الكتب المقررة لهذا العام ستكون مقررين: مقرر للفصل الأول وهو المواطنة، التربية للمواطنة وحقوق الإنسان، وطن 101، وللفصل الثاني تاريخ العرب الحديث والمعاصر، أجا 213، وهي كتب وزارية. بالنسبة لتقسيم الدرجات للصف العاشر ستكون كالآتي: العمل الصفي 40%، المشاركة 20%، المشاريع 30%، ومهارات تعلمية 10%. هناك ملاحظة لهذا المقرر بأنه لا توجد امتحانات شهرية ولا توجد واجبات منزلية، وشكرا لكم.
Hello everyone and welcome to the High School PE Community Night presentation for the new academic year. As in life, it's ladies first, so Ms. Stadler, please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Ms. Stadler, and I'm teaching high school girls PE, and it's my responsibility to make sure that your child enjoys this subject and learns how to live a healthy, active lifestyle in the future.
Hi again, I'm Mr. Clements. I'm the new head of sport K-12. My focus this year is to create a flourishing and holistic PE curriculum across the whole school. A secondary objective of mine, but just as important to me, is to reinvigorate our school teams, which I'll talk about later in the presentation. PE is a vital subject on the high school curriculum with one fundamental goal:
to create lifelong learners of healthy, active lifestyles.
We believe our physical education programme has already started to make great strides towards achieving this goal, but we're also aware that the journey has only just begun. We have 8 core sports and some new additions for the new year.
The 8 core sports are football,
basketball,
volleyball,
badminton,
table tennis,
track and field,
cross country,
and handball.
New sports for 2022 onwards is dodgeball, tag rugby, Zumba, ultimate frisbee, pickleball and softball.
Ultimate frisbee has already made a huge impact on the students in the high school so far. We're very sure that the new additions just spoken of will also make an impact in the future. The materials required by every PE student in every lesson are:
high school PE kit from the uniform shop.
Home learning students need to wear clothes suitable for exercise, ideally their PE kit.
Water bottle is essential.
Trainers, again, these need to be appropriate for sport, i.e. not fashion shoes.
And a sports hat for the hot temperatures outside.
Assessment in PE is still following the COVID guidelines from last year. Therefore, students simply pass or fail in relation to PE assessment. Also, it does still not contribute to a student's GPA score.
Once the pandemic comes to an end and life fully returns to normal, PE assessment will once again return to normal too. With that said, we are still assessing fitness levels 3 times over the year. The rubric for the fitness tests is already available on Google Classroom.
We're also giving a verbal effort grade in years 9, 10 and 11. There are 4 grades: below expectations, meeting expectations, above expectations and exceeding expectations. Once again, this score does not affect a student's GPA. As of the new school year, BBS has now returned to the Premium School Sports League, which is known as the Bahrain School Sports League, or BSSL. Over the coming year, we will compete in the following sports as a new BSSL member:
Cross country, badminton, table tennis, volleyball, football and basketball. The schools in the league are Rafah Views, St. Christopher's, IKNS, Bahrain School and British School of Bahrain.
Thank you.
And go Stallions!
Hello, my name is Amber Ham, and I am the coordinator for the Additional Education Assistance Department. I have worked at Bayan School for 3 years. I spent 3 years as the primary English support teacher before taking on the AEA department this school year. I have 14 years teaching experience. I've taught in 4 countries, and I absolutely love teaching at Bayan School. The AEA department is new this year. We are replacing what was once termed the support program. This new and improved department wants to ensure that your students are successful in English, Arabic, math, and work completion. The AEA teachers, there are 8 of them, they are teaching from grades K all the way to grade 12. They are going to serve as a case manager for your child to ensure that they are receiving the services that they require. At BBS, we believe that every child deserves to feel safe, supported, and able to express themselves. Therefore, we are going to strive to ensure that your child has the education that they deserve. Now, since we are K through 12, we are putting AEA teachers in all of the various sections of the school. So in high school, your child may miss 1 to 2 periods of national studies, advisory, or research methods. In middle school, your child may miss 1 to 2 periods of Arabic social studies. And in primary, they may miss 1 to 2 periods of Arabic, English, or math. The most important thing that you should know is that your child's teacher is aware of AEA and is working very closely with the AEA teacher to ensure that your child is thriving and supported. We're very excited about the AEA department, and we look forward to working with you and your child. Thank you.